the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. He'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Here's May to throw it on first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Here we go, son. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Hey, what's that? 5.
Off the play fake, it's May. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll take this down to the 47. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. That's gonna be intercepted. And the Ravens are gonna get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. Ooh. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Here's a give to Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out of the gun, Ward. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on third down, Ward in trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Flush to his right. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Right here. I want.
He'll go play action with May. Looking middle and complete with Allen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 20. First down, New England.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Here's a run. And he bounces it to the outside. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. play action. Ward. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalin Hyatt. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
First down.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crazy, you son. Hey, what's up? Here. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On play action, here's May. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Ward exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Ward. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and
oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
is going to take a shot down the field. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's May. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is May. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing, Ward. Now a screen set up for Achane. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down, but the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. And now it brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's a run going left. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Craig, hey, what's up? Yep, 45, here we go. 5. Crazy.
On 2nd down, it's May. Forced to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big hit for the Patriots. An even 40 yards.
15-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd and 10.
Five. What's that? Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Patriots are able to extend the lead.
Ravens 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
On 1st down, it's Ward. Flush to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
You there.
Made out on 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead.
Patriots 42. Ravens 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Ward. Moving to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 2. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
5 here. Come on.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. There's a throw right side. Could it be incomplete?
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
3rd and 9. Throwing again is Ward. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready.
Ward to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. You just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1. 1-yard line.
That's another Baltimore.
Achane will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Yep, 45, here you go.
Now give. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Hey, let's push it in here, man. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Crazy. Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. Catch made there by Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long. But in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. May. On the move past the 40. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing is May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, great job. We're good. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
May to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and a long way to go.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May again. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point try forthcoming. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
The onside kick is recovered.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Crazy. Get struck. 5.
On play action, here's May. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of it up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes it. Hey, what's up?
May to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here goes it. Five. Crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, here goes it.
Throw again is May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot.
70 Rangers.
On first and 10, Ward. Flowers with the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10.
On first down, it's Ward. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Run on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 11.
Here goes it. Yep, hey, what's up? Crazy. Five. Crazy. Five.
Working out of the gun. It's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up! Hot 70, hot 70!
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards.
19, 18!
Back to throw is Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
Rolling right.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
With down 3 scores, and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
To the ground, a first down run. Room to run at the 35. And he will score again. Touchdown, New England. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Here's Ward now on second down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. It's first down, and they'll run. Good blocking to the 15. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Patriots. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, Ward. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
On the ball now. On the ball.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, Ward. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Ready.
To the air again. Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
18. Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They snap it to Ward. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. Ward to throw again, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Throwing again is Ward. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Ready, what's that? 5. Yeah, you're here. Here you go.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots stretch things out even further.
Ravens 45.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Crazy.
On play action, here's May. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Patriots 84, Ravens 51.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Warriors, 7 o'clock, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
44 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's down the field and intercepted. And the Patriots Patriots are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Patriots take over first down 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.